Hi, my name's Lizzie.
Hi, my name's Holly.
And this is Beauty and the Graft. Hey!
Hey! Hey! I was going to do that do one again,
We
but
can't, because if we do that, I'm going to get into McDonald's theme. I can't do it again. I'm never going to live that down, man.
Everyone loved that clip as well, you know.
Oh
There were so many people that got it was like, copyright.
I didn't do the rest of it. Can't be copyright, you did. You only did half, I only did half. What are you talking about?
Copyright.
Exactly. Hello, and welcome to
Today's episode 5.
episode 5.
Jesus.
Woo!
When did that hit me like?
Like 5
Jesus
episodes ago,
Christ,
probably.
woo! Woo!
Whoa! Christ
Hold your
alive.
horses.
That is
Too
mental.
excited. Isn't it mental?
Mental.
It's mental.
It's mental.
Mental.
Mental. How are you guys? How you doing?
How is
It's lovely
everyone?
to have you back.
Yes.
Yes.
It is. It's lovely.
We're going to have a fun episode today because we're in a
are,
really
'cause
fun
we're in
mood.
a really good fettle and it's in the morning.
Ah,
I'm always my best in the morning.
that is the morning tune. This is how it is now.
This is how it is now.
This is how it is now.
And everybody loves coffee. Why? We were so
We
gone
were
with
out
the
of
wind.
it. So all I can do is apologise for the
Last
episode because
like, we're just so tired. It was
everyone
unbelievable.
really enjoyed it though. And
Yeah, and I think it's just because
I was
but
like,
I don't know.
are you guys okay? Do you need like
are
therapy?
you well? Are you well?
Do you need therapy? I can help.
I can help with that.
Hey, but yes, welcome to episode 5. This is fantastic. I love how we're already on episode 5. By the time it gets to like episode 10, we'll be like, this is episode, dunno.
We're just rolling with it.
This is just an episode.
No, it'll be locked in. I will
Locked in.
always
You'll
know.
lock it in. You'll lock
What's
it
it?
in.
What Ross does? He goes, unagi.
Unagi.
Unagi. That's me. It'll be unagi.
Salmon skin roll.
Locked in. It's locked straight in.
I am going to talk this episode, and you're also going to talk, please.
Sometimes.
Sometimes a little bit.
If I get in.
Woo.
If I get in.
Woo.
If I get in.
About work-life balance and what it's like being a mama of 2
Yes.
and
Yes, girl.
them being absolute cray-cray.
I'm
and
sorry.
also working in
A bird just nearly flew in the window and I jumped back. People will be like, is she alright?
a bird.
Is that a bird? Is that
Is
a
it a
plane?
plane? It's Superman.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised because I told you the story about the bird that landed fucking on the window.
Bird.
The
Bird is the
first
word.
day-
I said a bird.
Bird is the word. Bird. Bird is the word. Bird. Yeah, the first day that I was in here, it landed on the window and was like, I could see its little chest going. It was absolutely shit its pants, but it was like staring. I was standing at my section and it was like
Locked
directly. I'm gonna take a photo of me standing with my arms where we were, and I locked eyes with this. I don't know what even sort of bird it was. It was quite big. It wasn't a pigeon. It wasn't a pigeon.
What was it?
I don't know. It was big, but it wasn't as big as a pigeon. But honestly, it was absolutely shot my pants, and it was there for like 5 minutes. I hadn't
It
even
needed a
in the
rest,
chair.
bless it. It was probably getting chased by a seagull or
I
something.
know. I had me client in the
Evil
chair, and
them
she was
things.
like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "I don't know, but I can't look away." Like I felt like I was in like a staring competition with
I'm in
the
a trance with a bird.
bird. So yes, I'm talking about work-life balance, and if anyone is struggling with work-life balance or just enjoys the work-life balance or wants to know how
You can do it.
I deal with it, you're not going to find that out because I don't.
We just roll with it.
We just roll with it.
Rock with it.
No, I do deal with it quite well. Every
Why
time.
does everybody walk by and scream on?
I don't know, but it's every time we start
Like,
this
we can
podcast.
hear you, we can literally hear your whole conversations, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna rod you like.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Guess where we live?
Ashington.
Fun for the whole family.
Bring your kids here. It's great. Go up the main street. You'll see characters of all sorts. Don't.
No shops though, there's only takeaways or top bargains for.
Excuse me.
What?
You'll find that there's loads of barbers.
Yeah, 2.
And you'll also
Two?
find...
Oh, yeah, 2
Oh, yeah,
instead
2.
of true.
Oh, 2.
That's it,
There's
2.
just 2.
That's just 2, man.
And there's also vape shops. You know, if you vape.
I do apologise. There's plenty shops for everybody.
Plenty vape shops. There's
charity shops.
Pound Stretcher. That's down road.
It's down road.
Down road. We don't even have a JD Sports. We've just got Sports Direct. Like the Wish version.
No, you can't even say the Wish version of anything because we're just all.
I know
Wish.
we are just the Wish version of everything. So yeah, where was I before we started going off?
Because you're going to talk about
work-life balance. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's, you know what? It was hard at the very beginning, only because I literally didn't know what to do. So when I first started my business, I did touch briefly on this when I was talking about our stories and how we got here. But I actually found out I was pregnant the same week that I opened, which was that was fun.
That would have been panic stations all around.
My God, I don't think I've... Not that I didn't want my child, we were trying to get pregnant before this happened, but then obviously when I quit my job, I was like, let's stop, not realising that little Bean was already cooking.
Yes.
So little Bean was in there, and yeah, it was a little wild. I was like,
how are we going to do this?
Something's going on here. So then I took a test and I was like, brilliant! I opened my business yesterday. So I came out the toilet. I was crying with both excitement. I was terrified. And I stupidly do not recommend. I really highly don't recommend. My little boy came 4 weeks early. So I wasn't expecting him to be here that quickly. And I ended up having to have a C-section in the end because I went through, my God, 18, 19 hours, I think, of labour. Don't recommend either. It's horrible.
If you've got a choice.
If you've got a choice,
doesn't recommend.
I don't recommend the 19 hours. It was really tiring. It ended up full 24 hours by the time I had me section and stuff like that. But I ended up having me section, and then when they went to stitches all back up, I had to have like bits taken away because of where my last section had like fused to like bits that it shouldn't
scar
have.
tissue and stuff.
So I had like quite a big operation anyway, obviously with the section, and then extra on top of that. I think I was on the table for an extra hour and a half, longer than I should have been. And then I came back to work after 3 months, and that was just if you have a section, and I know it's hard and you want to get back to work, but obviously I'd just opened my business.
Yeah,
I'd only been there for I'd only had my business for 8 months.
See, do you not think as well though, I speak to so many people in this industry as well, because I think this is why me and Luke's put off for for so long as well, because especially
hope it's not too much longer, because I need a newborn. I need a newborn right now.
But do you know what I mean though? It's always that worry of when you have your own business, like where's the money going to come from? You don't get a lot through the government either.
Nah,
it all depends on what taxes and stuff. Like it's really, really scary and daunting, because unless you know loopholes, you're not going to get a lot of money.
Yeah. The government, to be completely honest with you, obviously I already had Theo, which is a massive help because you get money, like child benefit money. Everyone gets that.
Yeah.
So you get that. So I had that, and then on top of that, I managed to get the highest bracket of maternity pay.
Yeah.
Which was really good. Covered me bills. Do you know what I mean? It didn't give as much disposable income, but it covered me bills.
So do you know what, like, how did you do that then? Because I keep getting told that it goes off your tax, but if you had just opened your business, you wouldn't have had any tax?
No, I didn't have any tax.
So then how did that work?
It goes off income.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah,
right,
so it doesn't go off tax, it goes off income.
Right, okay.
So you just fill it out with how much income you've been making over the past however long, and I got the highest bracket.
Oh, right, okay.
Which you'll probably get.
See, why haven't I just asked you this sooner? It's not until you talk about it though, is it?
No, completely, and it was such a daunting thing as well, Holly. Yeah. Like, if you want us to sit with you while you do it, when that time comes.
Can we just wait, because I've got Florida.
I couldn't care less.
I do care though. Because I don't want to be. We're talking next year. I know, but we've got Florida next April. Very sorry that I'm living my life.
Well, just hurry up, get pregnant now. And I will have your baby when you go to Florida.
I couldn't. I already know I'd have attachment issues. I'd be like, I'm coming home.
I'd be like,
I was away for 3
little
weeks.
pictures
Man.
like this.
We're away for 3 weeks. I would wholeheartedly trust you, to be fair.
I know. I know.
I'd be like,
Yeah,
Lizzie, have
would
my
be
babe.
absolutely fine.
But then I would be like, no, I can't. It has to be next year.
You enjoying Florida?
I enjoy Florida. Here's your beam.
Here's your little cute person.
Oh,
But yeah,
no, next year.
so when that time comes, I'm happy to go through it because I
Yeah.
don't know if anyone else has been through it, but oh my god, that's
See, if anybody has, because I don't know about you, but I've had a lot of clients who ask me, but then I've also had other people in this industry anyway, when they've talked about it, like really worried of being self-employed and then having a child and how it works.
It's
because
not,
I don't think it's talked about a lot of
it's
like
not,
how it
and
works.
you know what? Once
because
you
everyone's
get,
like, oh my god, I'll have to go back to work after 3 weeks, and you're like, I don't really think you would.
no,
But everybody does the rush back into work.
the
And then
reason why
they're like,
people,
it's because they're self-employed.
Yeah.
They're scared in case they lose their clients.
that's what the main thing
Yeah.
is. They're scared in case they lose their clients. If you've got loyal clients, you're not going to lose them. They're going to wait until you come back.
My clients were like, I'll come to your house.
literally,
I'll
like,
hold the baby for you. Like,
yeah, that's absolutely fine.
I'm going to have a daycare in here.
It's honestly,
That's what my clients were saying.
oh my god.
And my mum would be not having any of it because my mum's like, would probably
Right, you're not renting that room out anymore. What we're going to do is make it into our little nursery. They can have little cots and everything for their naps.
Oh my god.
That would actually be unreal.
No.
Loads of babies.
No. You wouldn't be able to get anything done, man.
I'm not having any more babies, but you can.
Sorry, I'm going to have one first.
Because I know he's going to watch this and he'll be like, what?
Excited.
No more babies. Sorry, darling.
But no. Like you were saying, though.
Yeah, it is. No, it is. It is really daunting when you first look at them. I think they make it a lot more like
complicated than it needs to be.
Yeah, and I don't know why, because honestly, when you actually read into it and stuff, it isn't talked about a lot. But going back to work, you only need to go back to work due to clients. That is the only reason. Maternity pay wise, it'll cover your bills.
Yeah.
It'll absolutely cover your bills, and it'll cover more than that sometimes. You get money again, like I say, off child benefit. So really around, I mean, I'm not going into complete numbers here, but you're going to get around £1,000 a month.
Yeah. Also, it will cover like
so it doesn't.
Then.
Yeah, it covers bills and it keeps you going. And then obviously, I mean, yeah, you have to tighten your belt a little bit. But I mean, when you first had a baby, you don't go anywhere anyway. You don't do anything. You're in the house having in your little baby bubble. So
well, that's another thing.
And if you do go anywhere, you take them out in the pram for a walk because you want everyone to see them. Do you know what I mean? You want to go out and about, and well, that's what I did. I was going out and about, and everyone was going, "Oh, look at that!" And I was like, "I know that's mine. I made him. I grew him in my belly."
It's so exciting though. Like it is amazing though. International Women's Day yesterday, by the way. So happy International Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day. Da, da.
Even though it was yesterday, you've got such a da 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 da
don't know what it
in your
is.
head. I don't know what it is about that jingle. But
it's going to stop.
But it's just,
it's a bit of an obsession at the minute. I don't know.
It is. Happy.
That's
I don't know. That is my. It's something at the minute.
Just
I can't
stimming.
stop it.
Stimming.
It happens.
So yes, go.
Top notch golden there.
Ding. I feel like that should be an advert. Coffee from Greg's. Ding. But yeah, it can be, that bit was hard for me. Like when I had Theo.
No, so it's a lot different, isn't it?
It is a lot different because you know that you're going to get the maternity pay, like
from work
and I had a whole year off.
Yeah,
with Theo. I had the whole 12 months off, which was fantastic. Unfortunately, I couldn't do that with George, but George didn't need it as much. That sounds really strange, but George is such an, like, you know this, he's such an independent little boy.
He is a little independent human life.
He's just, if you touch him too much, he gets irritated with you, so...
Yeah. He wasn't, like, dead clingy with you.
Not like Theo was, but then Theo was breastfed as well.
Oh, right, okay. So I think that's, like, an attachment thing as well, though, because it's, like, a bonding thing, isn't it?
100%. Like, I mean, don't get us wrong, I was, like, looking back on photos from... yesterday I was looking back on photos on like Snapchat and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I saw one when I was breastfeeding Theo and I was like,
oh,
I miss it. Obviously I wouldn't do it now, he's full. But like, but I did breastfeed until he was 2. And I was always like, I was not against it, but I was always like, I will not breastfeed past 1. Like,
yeah, but then it depended.
When I didn't have my baby, I felt weird. I was like, oh, he's 1. Like, it was still a baby. He was still my little Babaloo.
Of course he is still better.
That's my name. I've got Babu and Babaloo. Babaloo is Theo and Babu is George.
That's really cute. That is actually really cute. Stop that right now.
I know.
I think that's really cute.
And then we used to call Theo Booble for Booble Monster because he used to want Boob all the time. So Jake still calls him Booble.
Oh, stop that right now.
So yeah, with Theo it wasn't as difficult. He was 2 when I found out I was pregnant, and when I started my business he was 2. So he was already in little learners at the school.
Yeah.
And he was in there like on mornings. So when I first started, I did mornings and split shifts, and I did mornings and then afternoons.
Yeah.
And then my mum helped a lot as well with childcare when I first started working. She was very upset when I stopped all the childcare when George went to the childminders that he's at now. She was like, "Is he gonna be okay?" And I was like, "He'll be fine." But she was
gonna be all right.
Yeah, she was sad when that stopped. But it's the end of an era, isn't it? Like, you don't have to be your grandma, but only when. This sounds really weird, but only when you want to. Yeah. It's not like a must and a need, and I think that definitely brings out a relationship in them 3 better.
Oh God, yeah.
But yeah, so I was pregnant, and then I went in 4 weeks early, came back after 3 months. That was difficult because I'd obviously just had a section like 3 months prior. And
then you've got a newborn as well.
And you've got a newborn, and it's
running a business anyway.
Yeah, so having a newborn and running, I was knackered. I'm not going to lie. Like, it is tiring. It is tiring.
Of course it is.
You're up through the night.
But then not just that, you had just started your business, so you were trying to build up your clientele again, which is more hours, and you work more than ever, though, don't you, when you're building clientele?
Well, because of this, Theo not Theo so much, he goes to bed no bother now. He never used to go to bed with anyone other than Jake. So I was breastfeeding Theo, and then Jake would give him like a bottle of formula on a night because he never slept. So we try to get him to sleep longer. So I was like, thick formula will hopefully help him sleep. So he got used to Jake putting him down because Jake would use that as his bonding time because he never could feed him really.
Yeah, of course.
And he would have that as his bonding time. So Theo wouldn't go down with anyone at the time other than Jake. So that was fine. And then George got used to Jake putting him down because I was working late.
Well, of course. So then it made bedtime's easier if you're working late.
Yeah.
Right,
so then that's why now, Theo not so much, he goes down with Jake no bother. But if I'm there, Fanny's on, but he enjoys me putting him to bed.
Yeah.
But George will not go to sleep with anyone other than Jake now. If I was to try and put him down, it would be very, very difficult.
No,
he would be looking at us like,
"Why are you doing that?
What are you doing? Who are you?" He does it through the night sometimes. I get Jake to go in through the night because he just settles straight away with him again. And I think it's just a George and Dad thing.
Might be.
But he settles with him straight away, and through the night, I'll go in and he's like, he'll be like literally looking us up and down, and I'm like, whoa. So now I just wake Jake, and he's like, I'm going. Because if I go in, it takes him age, or he'll be like, dinosaur?
Unsettled. Yeah, he's
shark?
like, this is time to play.
Shark? And I'm like, meh.
It's bedtime.
Yeah. But he's used to Jake being the sleepy one. So, luckily George was a really good sleeper, and Theo was into a sleep routine when I was actually running my business. But it was still tiring. I mean, you're waking up every 2 hours to feed the baby. And then we had all that problem with George having like dietary issues and stuff like that, and his surgery.
Yes, of course.
As well, because he had his surgery when he was 2 weeks old. So that was a lot. I mean, mentally, this is going really dark here. Mentally, I definitely had postnatal depression.
Yeah.
When I think about it now, I was really down. I was really tired. And yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. I mean, a lot was happening at the time, and I was still trying to run this business, and it got hard, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, that's all right. And if that does happen, and you are running a business, and you're thinking about having a baby, and you do get postnatal depression, or you do feel a little bit sad and down and all of this stuff, that's
natural
fine.
as well, though, isn't it? Like,
so natural. Your hormones surging through your body. You're tired, you're constantly thinking about the business side of things and trying to make sure that everything's still, I was
like running smoothly.
While I was off, I was still posting on my social medias like nearly every single day.
And the thing is as well, when you're self-employed though, you'd never, like we were talking about this last pod, You don't leave your job at the door. You go
Never.
when you're still working.
Mm-hmm.
And God only knows when you eventually put your phone down, because I just know that I feel like I never do.
I never do.
And people will be like, you're always on your phone, and I'm like, because this is my life. Do you know what I mean?
This is my life.
Like, this is my life.
No, I know,
Because
but it is. It's your
I'm
lifeline.
not sat scrolling on TikTok. I'm sat messaging people back or checking everything, checking just all the social medias in case I've missed anyone's.
Yeah.
But then you've got your own personal and business accounts, so then you've got to check both, and it's just like, oh.
And all the
It can be a
socials as
lot.
well, because I get messages on things like TikTok too.
I say I do, but then if anyone does on TikTok, I'm like, please message Instagram business page or Facebook business page, please. And I did put a post up a little while ago about everyone messaging my business page, and it's a hard one, because I know some people, I don't really mind some, but then if it's a lot, then I'm like, right, I need to, like, I'll message
because you've
them.
got 2 places to look at, haven't you?
There's some clients I'm not too fussed, like, because if they're regulars, then I know, like, I can sort them straight away. But if I get random people that'll message, I'm like, please just message the business page, and I'll direct them to that. Just because then it's easier, especially when it's new clients, to be able to message backwards and forwards.
Yes.
Because it's a lot of like tone and tone
It's
of like
not
what
being
you want and wanting this and this.
It's
and
not
this.
being like, oh, message the business page. It's nothing like that. We really appreciate the messages.
It's just so you don't get slipped through the net, so we don't miss
you don't get lost.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. And I think it, like you say, for our, I mean, I'm going to bring it up, ADHD brains. It is easier to have all in one space where we can say, like you say, I don't mind people messaging me personal page at all.
No.
I love the messages coming through. Like it makes us feel like amazing.
Of course.
I don't mind people using my number, because that's the only number I have for work at the moment. Absolutely don't mind that.
Business, like, that's exactly it. I don't mind that either if I get a text or anything come through.
But having everything on the business page is definitely, it's easier for us to make sure that we answer all of the messages, isn't it? And make sure that we get, you know, everything we need to get.
And make sure everyone's reply too.
Yeah, no, 100%. But yeah, I mean, realistically, now that I'm sort of stabilised, I have a client, like I do have a clientele.
Yeah.
It was a lot of hard work. It was a lot of consistency. It was a lot of just deal with it now. You'll be fine. Like, it'll get easier. I know it'll get easier. And I really did put the hard work in. And if you do go on maternity, you do still have to put the hard work in. Luckily, if you've got a clientele already, that's half of your job done. I didn't, and I honestly cannot, and I'll say it now, all of my clients that came back to us, all of my clients that waited, all of my clients that I have now, I could not wholeheartedly be where I am without you. So thank you so much. It makes us feel amazing that people actually waited for us. Yeah. Because I'm like, whoa, like, you really love me doing your hair.
Yeah, because all the self-doubt as well doesn't help. And then especially when you're not there to do the hairs and things like that. And
mentally, you're not feeling great about yourself.
Well, no,
you know, you're supposed to
feel the lowest that you feel.
Because I mean, you look like shit.
And you probably feel
I looked like shit, and I felt like shit, and I was still obviously swollen and sore, and I couldn't do as many hours and things like that. But like, me clients stuck with us, and I'm like, wow, like, that makes me feel so good. And that, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be where I am. So if you're going to build a clientele, get yourself some loyal clients, because
this is it.
They are the what is it, the spine of your business. No,
I mean,
they are,
whatever, because they are.
They keep you up, but
they are like the rocks of your business, aren't they?
Yeah. Literally, like, if it wasn't for them,
you wouldn't have one.
No, literally.
100%.
It's so
This
weird.
is why I say all the time that people don't understand how much you appreciate them, and like, they come in and say, "Oh, I appreciate you so much," like, that, just thank you. And sometimes you get messages like that as well, where people are like, "I had such a shit day, and I'm just so thankful, like, for you, and I came in and it made us feel so much better." And I love messages like that. And no, I don't share them because people share like screenshots of them and stuff. You're fine.
That's
it's like
nice
that.
Feel.
It's a
That's
it's
really
a soft
nice.
One. Weird though, isn't it?
I like it though.
It's just a sheen.
Oh, I might need to go and have a look at that.
But no, I can't remember what I was saying. But no, that's it, really.
When clients text you and they say, like, thank you for having...
Some people do, but obviously I know if you ask and stuff, you can put screenshots and stuff on your stories of things, but I never do because I just think it's like private, like one-to-one conversations.
I'm the
you know
same.
what I mean?
I'm the total same. Like,
I just
so
think,
many people
like
message.
that's so lush, and I just think that's like
even when I'm like booking people in,
and people don't understand how much that makes you
much.
feel so good as well.
Literally, it makes like the
like,
text
I cried once when I got a message like that, and when I was already feeling like, you know, you have one of them weeks or
that's
one of them days,
saying, though.
and you get a message like that, and you're like, ah, like
that's
please,
what I'm saying. They're texting
you
you saying, "I appreciate you so much," but that message.
Like completely changed.
You don't understand how much I needed that.
Yeah, like literally, like we need you just as well as you need us.
Yeah, 100%. It works two ways, but it is. It's brilliant, and like I say, I wouldn't be where I am without my clients. So,
100%.
I got a panic there that wasn't recorded.
No, it is. It's just I cannot help it. I remember, and then I keep checking because that time so we did was it the first one or was it the second?
No, I think it was the second
episode
about
of the podcast, and we got halfway through our stories, and then my mum must have rang us, and it went off. But then we didn't hear the phone. The phone didn't make any noise whatsoever, and I was like, I've got a weird feeling this isn't recording. So I checked and it wasn't. So now I'm obsessed. If you see us on the YouTube videos, stand up and check. It's because it isn't like a full like tech crew. It's us two.
Yeah.
So
it's
like
us.
I've got
like,
to check and make sure that this is still recording, because if it's not, then we'll have to start again and try and figure out what was said.
And we need to figure out where it ended.
Yeah, like
we don't know.
Because the last time we were already like halfway through the stories and we're like,
and she was like, Lizzie, it's not recording, and I don't know what you were saying. I was like, me neither. I was just talking.
We're on a run there, so then we had to go back, didn't we, and go through it all.
But it's fine. So if you see I getting up, that's
it's just me checking.
That's literally why. And then I'm having panics when I look at her face because I'm like trying to work her face out. So I'm like, it looks like I'm looking at the camera all like
she just stops for a
smoldering.
second.
I'm like, but I'm actually trying to figure out what is it recording? Is it not? What are we doing?
It's safe.
It's safe. It's all good.
It's all good.
But yeah, I don't think I've got much more on that, because honestly, I think that's literally it. You will struggle. I'm gonna say it how it is.
Yeah.
You'll find it hard. It's gonna be a fucking hard one when you're a mom of two. But now both of my boys are in what I call school full time. George is in the childminders, which shout out to the childminders, absolutely insane,
amazing.
So good. And Theo is in school again. Shout out to the school because amazing. And I mean, we're going through some things with Theo, so we're getting him looked into for ADHD and autism. So that is hard on its own.
It will be.
But with that school that he's in, I'm able to take him and
trust in them.
Yeah, and know that he's absolutely fine. And he loves it. He loves going to school as much as he says every single morning, like this morning.
Does he like, I don't want to go?
I'm really sick, man. I went, oh, are you? He went, yeah, I wasn't when we were playing this morning, but I am now. I went, all right.
Why are they so dramatic as well, though? I feel so poorly.
That's what he was doing. I'm really sick. Oh, and your sickness has made you have a cough, has it? You feel sick, but you're coughing.
I really feel sick.
I really feel sick.
You need to get him in some drama classes.
I
really do. You really do.
Because he is, honestly, he's absolutely fantastic. I'm so sick. I wasn't when we were playing though, man.
I wasn't when we were playing. He's actually thought about it as well. He's like, she'll be thinking I'm teasing.
Because I was running around this morning acting like an idiot, and I was like trying to catch them and tickle them and all of that, and he was running around laughing his head off. And then all of a sudden I says, right, it's time to get your uniform on.
He was like,
I feel so sick, ma'am. I was like, oh dear.
Oh, it's just a coincidence that you feel sick now.
Oh no, I went, are you really sick? I went, you? Well, and he was like, no, I wasn't when we were playing. I wasn't when we were playing, but now I feel really sick.
I wasn't when I was running around the house 2 seconds ago, but now
I've got to stop and get my uniform on, because that's a massive struggle in the morning.
Getting dressed.
Not so much George, he just kicks off.
Yeah.
All the time anyway, if you touch him. But he just sits and goes, no. No. I don't know where he's got the finger from, because I don't do that. No, but then I do, I think, because I'll go, no.
That's
like
probably
that.
what it is, yeah.
So he'll go, no. So that's all he'll do while he's lying on the floor getting his no. So but Theo has meltdowns getting ready, so we've got to play a game every morning. So by the time I get into work, normally I'm absolutely exhausted. I'm like, I'm just gonna go lie down on Holly's bed for a nap because like I'm done emotionally, physically. I'm done. But yeah, I mean, literally, it is. They are, as much as it is difficult, and it was difficult, they are my absolute life and soul. Love them so much. Couldn't do this without them. I've done this for them.
Yeah.
So that they have a brilliant life when they're older and they know how to run their
And
own
that is a
business
massive
in a
thing as
way,
well,
like,
I think. Like, you do a lot for them.
Oh, 100.
And
You
they'll
live,
know that
you
once-
live for them, like literally.
Completely.
Like I've done all these long hours and getting where I am for them,
Oh god, yeah.
so that I can be like, yeah, you
And
can
they
have
give
that,
you the
and yeah,
biggest
you can
push
do
as
this.
well, don't they? So like when you first started, even if you were feeling a bit crap, you were probably thinking like remembering why you're doing it and
Exactly
stuff.
exactly that.
They
But
got you through it.
now, like I say now that they're at school and I can work more and I've got my time,
Yeah.
because that's a massive thing. Because I had, when George was first born and when Theo was first born, you kind of lose yourself massively. Again, I'm going like Pierre D. Pierre, but you lose yourself, you lose who you are. I wasn't Lizzie, I was mom.
Right.
And then I was business owner, and then I was mom, and then I was work, and then I was mom. And now that I get days to myself, so I've made sure that I still have, as much as they're in school like full time, I still have days to myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to lose myself. I'm needing to rebuild myself and regain who I was. And I'm definitely doing that. And it's made us feel so much brighter and so much better. And, you know, like mine and Jake's relationship is so much better. That it didn't go downhill, but it was, you know,
It's a struggle.
fucking difficult. Like it is difficult because you're up 24/7, you're knackered, you're arguing with each other. He's doing something wrong, he's not doing the dishes, I'm not doing the dishes. It's just,
it's a lot.
It's a lot. And you know, I've looked at him in a funny way and he's knackered, so he's like, whoa, what are you looking at us like that for? I'm like, whoa,
I haven't done anything.
But then your attitude's getting my back up. So it's a lot, because you do kind of lose yourself, you lose your relationship, but then at the same time, you sort of, you don't lose a relationship, you kind of warp it into a new way of dealing with a relationship. Instead of it just being you two, you're now you two working together rather than just being you two, if that makes sense. As much as you work on relationships, you don't work as hard as when you have babies. And I think in the long run, now that our babies have like grown up a little bit and they're, you know, in school, it is like me and Jake are so strong, like so much stronger than we ever were. And
that's amazing though.
It's fantastic. Like
a lot of people don't get that.
No, a lot of people don't, but I think the people that don't, unfortunately, I don't think they've had the right balance of people in a way. Because I think I'm gonna say it exactly how it is, if it wasn't for Jake, I don't think I would have stayed with him. Like, and that's not me saying I don't love him. I absolutely adore him.
Yeah.
But at the time, I mean, his breathing was annoying us. Like, everything he did.
And everything.
Everything he did annoyed us. And I think at that point, the man in the relationship really has to take the reins on it, because they've got to understand what you're going through is not your fault. Like, it is so many things that you're going through, and if they don't understand that and they don't work with you with that, that's where the relationship sort of breaks down. But fortunately, I have a very, 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 very good partner who didn't, even though I threw muslin cloths at his face and did all sorts of weird things. Bottles in his face.
It was like, okay then.
And he was just like, whoa,
we're moving on.
He was like, I'm just gonna walk out, just gonna leave because you're having a time. And I was like, I think that's best. Like some sort of possessed woman.
I think that's best.
Like every single morning. But yeah, I think that is all I have to talk about. If you have any questions on anything, please let me know. Please let me know.
You can email me and also message on the podcast, Instagram. We've got a TikTok, and you can just email in anonymously if you do have any questions. And I'm sure Lizzie will be able to answer them on the pod, or if you don't want them on the pod, she can email you back.
Yes.
But
what is the email address again?
The email address will be linked below in comments, but
I'm doing this thing for
just
YouTube.
do it. Might as well.
Link below.
Link below. Link in bio.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Theo does that all the time. I hear him in his bedroom and he's like chatting and he's like, like and subscribe. And I'm like, oh, he's on YouTube. Oh, he's making a YouTube video.
Of the day. But it's beautyandthegraft@gmail.com. And you can email us anonymously. Just saying that again. Not again. Not again. But before we answer questions, can we have a little break so I can quickly make coffee?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We're just going to have a little break.
Just going to have a little break.
So we're just getting it through. We're going to have a break now.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
We'll be BRB.
BRB.
We're just gonna pause. So we didn't get coffee.
We didn't get coffee because my fridge is not working.
Because our fridge has decided to
conk out on us.
Conk out.
Conk out on us, and we haven't got any milk.
Not the conking.
Not the conking out.
Conking.
Conking out.
Have you seen that the sun is starting to shine through now?
Thank God for that.
I know, because I'm sick of the fucking cold. Is anyone else sick of the cold?
Do you know what? When I had to de-ice my car, was it Saturday morning? And it was Saturday morning. I had to de-ice my car. I was raging.
Yeah, it makes you angry.
It was pop ice as well, though. I couldn't. The de-ice, I wasn't doing anything. I sat in the car. I was already. Do you know when you're kind of thinking, oh, I'll have a nice leisurely morning, and Luke was home, and I was like, oh, I can have a bit of a chilled morning. I'll not go to work as early as what I normally do. I start at 9:30. It'll be fine.
In your car.
I sat in the car for a good 15 minutes trying to de-ice the car.
Yeah, it's really annoying. It's not fair. It's not fair at all.
I was practically, do you know when you get like a tiny little thing in the windscreen?
And you're like driving like this.
I was like this. I was like, I do this tiny little circle of like de-ice.
You're like trying to do this to like
the windscreens are going.
Yeah.
The wipers.
You know what? Feel like it was the other day. People must have been howling at me because I was at my face. It was when I came and it was raining. It was raining. I had my hat on here, my thing up here, and I had my hood up and my big massive coat on. I was fuming. I hate the rain. I can't stand.
Aye, but then she's been wearing her Crocs, so her feet will be soaking. And then she was like,
"Just gonna
I'm stimulated.
Oh, I was overstimulated.
I got wet feet, and I was like, why are you wearing your Crocs? You were like, because I'm in comfy work shoes. I was like, okay.
I was like, don't ask questions like that right now. I'm struggling, my guy.
I could already see she was freaking out. I was like,
I was just
gonna knock you straight out in a minute. You'll get a Croc straight off your chops in a minute.
You wear me Crocs.
Bad.
Honestly, I was literally so upset that morning. And then when my feet dried, I was
fine. It is just when your feet are wet, though.
It wasn't even my feet.
What was that noise? Yeah. That came from the depths of your soul?
Because that's how I feel. It wasn't even the like shoes. The shoes were upsetting us.
It was the wetness.
It was the pants. Because I had flares on.
Oh God, yes, of course, and it just sucks up all the rain, doesn't it?
And I kept walking, it kept hitting off my ankle.
Do you know what's really weird, really bad as well? The path on the main street in Ashton, if the council ever so happens to listen to this, I might actually email them and tell them, because there's lots of them cobbles that are uneven and
so you stand on it
and then it's got half of the friggin' rain under it, so you've got a puddle. If you stand on every single one and then I'm getting splashed and my jeans at the finish are like pissed at the top.
But not only that, it's got like dirty, awful water.
Yes.
So it's like muddy and nasty.
And it's like really, really.
And it's like.
Yeah, they need to sort them out. I think I stand on every single uneven one.
No, I know. And do you know where they are? Mostly outside of Greg's.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
You come down past the butchers and then hit Greg's and that's it.
You're soaking.
You're absolutely wet through, mate.
Literally, absolutely gross.
Get away and then you're like, right, that's it. Put the complaining. I still haven't yet though. It bothers us that much. I still haven't put a complaint in yet.
No, I know, but it's kind of forgotten about once you get in here, innit? And then it's when you're walking back and you're like, oh, my feet.
I remember like
the Crocs.
For some reason as well, do you know when you feel like you've kicked the water up off a puddle and it's all the way up here? I remember getting to my mum's and going, how the hell have I got water up here?
Yeah,
I had because when you're thinking, and I was like, how?
As it comes up, you go,
you're walking through
and then,
Oh, yeah. Do you know what really grinds my gears?
Do you know what really grinds my gears?
Uneven cobblestones. What even are the cold, man?
Cobblestones.
They're not
Paving
cobblestones.
slabs.
Well, I couldn't call them that. Where was my head going there?
Cobblestones. Back in London, 1909, apparently. Cobblestones.
All right, Holly.
I was just taking my horse and cart,
Bridgerton.
down the cobblestones. On the main street. Them cobbly paths.
Cobblestones. Fuck off, Holly.
The cobblestones.
Not the cobblestones.
The cobblestones are flicking the water on my feet.
Pavement slabs? Pavement stones? I couldn't think of what it was called. Not the cobblestones.
The cobbles. So, we are... The fact that that face you were going, ugh, and it was like... just staring. And what time is it now?
It's time for the GRAFT
GRAFT
FILES.
The GRAFT FILES. The GRAFT FILES.
Where we answer your questions
and your dilemmas.
Yes, and then also you can, if you've got any funny stories, please email us
because we can read them out and we'd be laughing.
And it'll be anonymous.
Anonymous.
Yeah, I'm away to jump off a bridge. There's something wrong with me. Anonymous. Anonymously.
Anonymously.
Is that not the word then?
Anonymous.
What did I say before?
Ominous?
Ominous?
No,
I'm
anonymous? Anemone. I feel like
Anemone.
Anemone. Close enough.
Finding Nemo. It's an anemone.
I'm
But
just
you can
playing the whole
email-
film in my head now. He's got a little fit. If you could just take
He
a break
touched
for
the
5-10 minutes, don't worry, we'll stay together as a group.
He touched
Climb
the
aboard,
butt.
explorers. He touched the butt.
He touched the butt. Goes over, just gives it a little.
Ooh, look at me. I'm gonna go touch the butt.
Not the butt. Right. It's so deadly silent there. Oh.
It's time to answer some questions.
It's time to answer some questions.
Word.
Questions.
Try to say that again.
Questions.
It's time to answer some questions.
Questions.
Question.
Questions.
We're now French. Question.
Question.
Question. Question.
Why, if I do a French, does my whole face turn upwards?
I don't know, but it does it every time.
Every single
No matter
time.
what word you're saying.
I could never go to Paris in my life.
No, I know, you'd literally be
Because
like,
people will be like knocking us out and they'll be like, you take the piss.
can I have a latte?
Can I have a latte? They'll be like,
Can I have a latte and a croissant?
a croissant?
I can't even do it. Nobody goes to
Oh, dude, carrot now? Get me a Cartoon Network now.
Oh
There's
my
no
god!
need for it, man. I don't
That was-
understand. It just doesn't automatically.
I know, it doesn't.
I really try and think about it.
Yeah?
Croissant.
Okay. Croissant.
It doesn't have the same
Wait,
croissant. It still doesn't have the same
Croissant?
thing though. Without croissant.
It literally goes up to your cheekbone though.
It's practically a wink in my eye.
It is. It turns into your eyeball.
It does.
Oh, you said it? Croissant?
Anyway, we're going
We've
back to
literally
the
just been
questions.
winking at each other. That was weird.
I'm just blinking.
We're just started winking at each
We're
other
just
now.
blinking slowly.
First question.
First question. What's happening with TGB? What are you / recommend doing? I'm guessing you mean what am I using and what am I doing because of all the crap that's been going on. I did hit on this a little bit in the last pod, so if you haven't, I'm not going to dive deep into it, but there is a lot happening at the moment, and they've changed formulas in the biab and haven't told anybody. Some people are having issues, some people aren't. I'm not getting rid of that whole product. I know that they have went round it completely wrong. They should have told people, and now they've lost trust with their customers, and a lot of people are changing because they've just not got any trust in TGB now. The only thing is, I use it and I've never had any issues with the biab. The colours, the gel polish colours, I absolutely love. So I won't get rid of the whole collection, but I am looking into I am adding to the collection with other brands, and you can get trial kits. I'm using Allure beauty supplies.
Allure?
I feel like I say that
Allure?
wrong, but
Another
but
French word.
I'll tag some of the places, like the
Brands.
I don't know why I was going to say stockists, in the comments, and then you can go and have a look, and in the bio, and then you can have a little look at theirs. And then also there's 20, and there was another one someone else had recommended. I haven't used that one yet though. Oh my god, what was it called? Alert and 20 anyway for now. And if I can remember the other one, I will tag that as well, and then you can have a little look. Just because I do starter kits, so if you're having any bother, the only thing I was having bother with was the top coat. So I've stopped buying the top coat, and now I just use a top coat, and it's amazing. It's so shiny. It's class.
I've heard you talking about that when
Yeah,
you've been using
like,
it.
I
It's been like
absolutely
it's
love
so
it.
much.
I just
Not necessarily better, but it's like it's working so much
Oh, it's
better
working
for
so
you.
much better. And I really like their biab as well. So I am adding different products. And I've trialled them on clients who know. Obviously, I've told them and said, oh, it's okay if I trial this product on you. And they've not had any issues, no lift on it or anything. So I've really, really liked it. And then the client actually said, I prefer this better than the gel bottle. So it's going to be on one of those levels of, I'll probably use it for some and then use what I've got left of TGB, keep using it. The only thing is, if you're having bother, and it's not working for you, it's not working for your clients, then change. But I think you've got to also put trust in yourself, and it's hard to do, but put trust in the brand that if it's still working for you, just keep using it. I wouldn't change my whole collection or get rid of everything just because of what other people are saying to do that, and what other people are recommending, because there's so much hype around it and there's so much negativity around it. You know, as a nail tech, what brands work for you, what works for your clients. So you put trust in whatever you want to do. Don't go off everybody else. Because a lot of the time as well though, we go off what the hype is online. But it's not necessarily always positive. And everyone's got their own opinions on it, and you've got to have your own opinion and stick to what you know best. And that's what I'm doing. I'm sticking with TGB because it works for me and my clients, and I've not had issues. Like I say, I've only had issues with the top coat, and I'm changing that. But it's just one of them difficult ones where you're going to have problems with brands anyway. You've just got to put trust in it.
And if you do have problems with them, it's entirely down to the person as well, isn't it?
Completely, 100%. It's down to the nail tech and what you believe in, and it's also what you trust to use on your clients. You've just, if you're going to look into brands, make sure that they haven't got like all the different nasties in. You've got to really research brands, and especially new brands. But other than that, you can email in again if you want any more information or anything like that, but I will tag things, and then you can have a little look.
And also look back on the previous podcast as well, because she goes into it like in a lot more depth. So there's just, even if you just look at that one section,
I might be able to put the section in actually, and I might be able to have a look, and then you'll be able to have a little neb and see.
A little neb.
I don't know if you can read my writing today.
When did you first feel proud of yourself in your career? Oh,
that's a really nice little question. Take it away.
Ooh, it's a hard one though. I don't know. When did I first feel proud of myself? So I think my first time that I ever felt proud of myself was my very first month when I was fully booked before the end of the month.
Oh, I love
that. That was the first time when I was getting messages and I was just like, yeah, I'll book you in, yeah, I'll book you in, yeah, I'll book you in. And then before I knew it, I was booked.
Yeah.
And I was actually saying to people, I can't get you until next month.
Yeah.
And that was when I was like, oh my God, I've made it.
Yeah.
Like, I've actually made it. Like, I've done it. Like, I've got the clientele. People are now booking in next month.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like 2 months in advance.
Yeah.
Like, that was the first time that I was like, I'm really proud of myself because I've done this all on my own.
That's actually amazing.
Yeah. What about you?
Do you know, there's probably been other little moments in life, but when I started my own business, because I never ever thought that was ever going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly believed, and it was the biggest dream that I've ever had, but I honestly believe I would never be able to do it. And I did. Yeah. And that's the only time that I was so proud of
I'll
myself.
also add to this.
Yeah.
We did this. We built a business ourselves.
Yes.
Joined together, got our own salon all before we were 30. Like
you've got to remember little things like that as well, that we've actually started our own business, we've got our own salon.
Yeah.
Like, I never ever thought, I always had that dream, and I think I manifested it so much.
I mean,
because I think the way it happened for us and how quick it happened, I feel like it was so meant to be.
It was so meant to be. And how then you started working in the same place as me, we're the same age, we've known each other since school, but we've never had like a close relationship.
No, because we never crossed over like that.
But like, we're so similar.
And we get on so well.
So well. Like, it was bizarre. It was bizarre. And I didn't actually realise how well we got on until we came here.
Yeah.
Like, we got on well where we were.
Yeah.
We got on well where we were.
Yeah, but we came in here.
But when we came in here and we started working together, it was just like click, 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 click. Like, everything just clicked into place, and it was just, there's never been any, like, upset. There's never been any issues. If there has, we've always just messaged.
And we're just,
Yeah, like,
100%.
it's not.
I think as well because we're quite, not like easygoing people, because in a way we are, but it's just, I don't know, we're a bit more laid back in the fact of, do you know what? It'll get sorted eventually.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing a big deal.
No. And
things happen, and we can get it sorted, and it happens.
And I think sometimes
all works out in the end.
You know, it can be a bit of a fearful bring this up with that person, or how do I? But I know if I bring it up the way someone would bring it up to me, that would be fine with you, because we're so similar.
Completely.
So I'm like, I know that I can. If I was ever upset with something, never have been, but if I was ever upset with something, I know I would be like, girl.
Yeah. Can we sort this out?
Can we sort this out, man? Because this has happened. But like, I know that it would just be like, you would reply just being like, yeah, of course, no worries.
But then you're the same,
and literally,
and I know that you're the same way. You'd be like, that's absolutely fine. We'll sort it out.
Yeah.
We'll do this. We'll do that.
It's fine.
And the thing is, as well, though, like, I think anyway, you've got to know that that person's the right fit for you, especially if you're going to start your own business with somebody. Like,
100%.
we had little meetings with cups of teas, didn't we? Many cups of coffees, and then figured stuff out, but it all worked out in the end, and here we are.
It did.
And it's going really, really well, and we're hoping for the best.
But yeah,
always.
That's very cute. That was the first thing you feel proud of.
Well, yeah, because I think it was. I think even though that what probably was little things throughout my career where I can't really pinpoint at the minute. Like, do you know, it's one of them questions that if I go away, I'd probably think of more things. But I think the biggest thing of how I'm like the most proud of is starting my own business. Definitely.
Yeah.
100%.
Your
the
turn.
Third one. What's something you're still learning about yourself now? Oh, holy hell!
I've lost a cow.
This one.
I've lost a cow.
You got 4 on that one. Was
I've got 3 on this one. No, there was 4.
Oh, she's lost a coup.
Oh.
Wait, can it went far?
No, it's just disappeared. Is it still stuck on the on the table? I'll find the cow later. I'll find it later. Don't worry. Probably on the main street.
Through all the windows somehow.
Just the cow.
What's something you're still learning about yourself now? I don't know. That's actually, God has really stumped that one.
I know about myself, and you'll probably feel exactly the same when I say it.
Probably.
But the one thing I'm still learning about myself now is that I am enough, me. How I am.
Oh my God, yes.
Who I am.
Yeah.
Because for the longest time, I thought that the way that I was, me weird, wonderful little self, was weird, and no one liked us.
Right, okay.
And I was strange, and I was bizarre, but I now know, and I'm still learning this daily, that being me and exactly authentically me,
no one else can be you.
Yeah, is okay.
Yeah.
And that's something that I'm learning, still learning, but I'm getting a lot better with that now.
I do agree with that.
And knowing that that is okay.
Oh, 100%, I do agree with that. And
that I'm absolutely fucking hilarious.
We're so funny.
We're so funny. What about you?
I'm just going to read it again. I think something for me is that I don't really doubt myself so much.
Yep.
Like, if I do a good set of nails, I can go, I've done a good set, I really love them nails. Like, I'm so proud of them nails. Like, I've done a really good set. And there's nothing that you can improve on because you did a really good set. Because I think when you doubt yourself so much, like, I used to think, I've done a good set there, and my client would be absolutely loving them. But then I'd be like, and you look back on photos and you're like, but then I could have done this so much better. And I think, no, you've done a really good set of nails there. And I think I'm starting to give myself wrong for doing that, like doubt myself. So I think I'm starting to believe in myself a bit better.
Yeah, so you're learning like more that you are
Good at
amazing
what I do.
at what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think as well it's the fact of like getting outside of you're not big-headed, you actually are good at what you do.
Mhm.
And I'm starting, the more I keep saying it, the more I think I'm starting to believe it.
Yeah.
Instead of doubting myself so much.
Yeah.
And then I'll do something and I'm like, that's class art.
Yeah.
And I've never been able to do that. I'm always like, that looks shit. And then it doesn't. But in my head, I'm like, that looks shit.
No, that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing.
So I definitely think I'm still learning to not doubt myself so much and
But you're
be
learning.
a bit more positive.
Yeah, but you're doing it easier.
Yes.
You know, like you'll sit and you'll be like, oh, I could have done that, and then go, stop
No,
it. That's
yeah,
really good.
stop
Yeah,
beating yourself up. It looks good. It's a good freaking set, right?
yeah, exactly. Because you fucking made me.
You're fucking class. Fucking class. Right.
Oh, this is the cute one.
This is the cute one.
I love this. What's one thing you admire about each other?
So yeah, I don't know if you know this, but I think.
Oh God, am I going to cry? Because I'm quite emotional at the moment.
I don't know if you might cry. I don't know if you might cry.
Probably will.
But I just think when you've just said about your weird personality, I think that's the best trait that you've got. Like, you're not weird, because to me, you're not weird. You're just yourself. And I think as well, you come across to me quite a confident person, but then a happy, bubbly person, and it lightens the room. Do you know what I mean, though? Because sometimes when I'm in by myself,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
exactly what you mean.
today's shit. And I'm like, is Lizzie not in? And then when Lizzie's in, I'm like, yes, we're having a good day today, guys.
Gotta get going.
But do you know what I mean, though? Like,
No,
it does, like, you are one of them people where you'll smile, you do light up a room. Do you know when people say that and it's a bit like, you think it's a bit cheesy? But it's not, because it is. It's like, you do. You come across quite a confident person, and when you've said about you're learning to kind of love yourself in a way where you're like, I'm not a weird, strange person. People love us for me.
Mhm.
They do.
Yeah.
I do. Thank God, life would be boring if we're all the
you.
same.
I love you so much.
I
That
love
was
you
really
too.
cute. My one thing that I admire about Holly, and I hope she doesn't mind us bringing this up, but Holly struggles a lot with, and I hope I don't make you cry.
It's fine.
But Holly struggles a lot with anxiety.
Yes.
And everyday anxiety, like normal things can make Holly like be like, ah! And I absolutely admire the fact that you just come in every single day and you just take everything in your stride, even though inside you've been crying, you've been struggling, you've been doing all these things. The fact that you just come in and you're just like, it's fine.
Yeah.
And you weren't able to do that for the longest time.
No.
From what we've spoke about and how you were when you were younger, the fact that you can now just come in, breathe, and everything's okay.
Yeah.
I admire that about
100%.
you so much, because
Thank
that
you.
was such a hard struggle for you, and I know it was.
You.
So there you
I
go.
love that.
That's that. And
do you know what? Like, I absolutely love that, because in a way, you don't think that, do you, about yourself?
No, you kind of just learn to be how you are, and you learn to be who you are, and you do it.
And
you just do it.
I've just thought as well, like, there is times where I can be, like, I've got endro, so, like, my hormones are... So then sometimes I come in and I probably look like I've got an absolute raging face on us, and then Lizzie's like, are you okay? And then I'll be like, and she's like, right, so it's fine. It's okay. And I'm like, and then she's like, it's okay.
It's
and
right.
Like, it's fine. And I'm like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it is.
Like, it'll be okay.
So I'll just be like, right. So we'll get a cup of coffee.
Storm in.
We'll get a cup of
coffee.
Put me
bag and that down, and you're like, are you okay? And I'm like,
And you know what's really funny is how well I've gotten to know Holly. If she comes in, mostly this is going to be funny to you.
Yeah.
But you'll come in, she'll have minimal makeup on. Her hair's either back like this. As soon as she comes in. Now she does do that when she does nails, so her hair doesn't get in her face.
Yeah.
But if it's like that as she comes in, I know that we are due period time. Okay, so I just know that this is about time that we're gonna. And she's like, got our bag, morning, and I'm like, yeah, she needs coffee. We need a laugh. We just need to have a laugh.
Literally, that.
And I just know that you are definitely either just started, or you're due.
Oh, 100%.
I can just, and now I don't even. There's not even a. Are you too hot? Like, there's none of that. I'm just like, yeah,
we know,
we're fine.
We know the cycles
and then
now.
about if the next day she comes in and her makeup's on and her hair's done, I'm like, yeah, she was on that day. She's now fine.
You can tell that, can't you? Like, oh.
But I'm
honestly.
exactly the same. So
100%.
I'm going through all of these tests to see if I've got like PMDD and all of that sort of stuff. So if I come in and I'm like, but Holly will just tell us, she'll rant to us, whereas I'll sit silently and huff and puff until she goes, "Are you all right?" And I'm like, "Aye."
And then you have your rant,
and she's like, "Get a cup of coffee. We know what's happening right now. We know that we're getting to that time." But it's so funny, I think, because now we're sort of this is for the women, by the way. We're definitely singing.
We're definitely singing. 100%.
Yeah, because at the same time we're like, we'll come in on the same week and she'll be like, "Oh, I'm not," and I'll be like, "Yeah, same, same."
But we do that.
Whoa! What was that? Oh my god! What the fuck? What was that?
That was someone walking by whistling, wasn't it?
It must have been. Oh my god! It's an ambulance. So it wasn't the ambulance.
So it wasn't the ambulance.
It caught in my mics.
It caught in my mics.
Literally caught in my. No, but it did though.
That caught in my mics. That was like loud.
That must have been like, because this mic doesn't catch on like outside things.
So when we can hear things and we're saying like, "Can you hear them kids outside?"
It
doesn't pick up on my mics. That freaked us out.
Whoa! I don't like it at all.
Wow.
I don't know if I like that.
I don't like that, but
that was a pure fucking.
That was a.
You can hear it on the pod.
You'll literally hear it and see us freaking out because I don't. My heart's going as yours.
I don't.
I feel like I need to go home now.
I need to go home, man. Oh, don't like that at all. Oh. Let's just cut.
Do you know why as well, though? Because you can't. Herons and the Banks Association thing, it's right next to it, and you can hear them coming up and down the stairs and into the different backroom offices. So sometimes I think you can hear people through.
Yeah, like, you can, but that picked up on my fucking microphone. That must have been like whatever that was. Must have been close enough because that doesn't pick up
outside.
Even over there. If I was standing over there at the salon.
I'm feeling quite brave, but I don't want to say something I was going to say.
What were you going to say?
Just if someone was just whistling like that, if they do it again. If it happens again, I'm getting fucking Edna Rain Warren's daughter in.
Whoa!
like if it happens again, it'll not.
Whoa! That was nice.
That was horrible.
Right, back to business.
Back to the questions.
I admire the fact that Holly hasn't ran out of the salon yet.
No,
that's what I admire about you.
Do you know what it is though? I don't feel scared of anything, do you?
No. I feel weirded out.
I feel a bit like, because
I feel a bit like that was very.
You've got to think as well, we're upstairs, so downstairs into the other side, when people walk by, is when you'll hear something.
The ambulance itself was outside at the time, but it didn't.
It didn't go off.
It wasn't. This was the lights.
Yeah.
It wasn't the siren.
Oh yeah.
But even if it was, you wouldn't have been able. You wouldn't have heard it on that, and you have heard it on that.
Okay.
Cool.
Anyway, I don't know how to feel about that, but I don't feel scared or anything.
No, I don't feel scared. I don't feel
like we need to leave now. Like I feel just the same.
Yeah.
I feel like it's given a bit of a jump scare.
I mean, it was very unexpected.
It was very unexpected. If I was here by myself, I would be shit myself.
Well, it's just like the time when the light turned on.
Oh my god, yeah, Lizzie rang us. When she was leaving.
It was like the first or second.
It was like you had rang us, like I was at my mum's as well, and you know when you don't have your phone in you, and then my mum's going, "Your phone's going wild," and I was like, "What?" So I came over, you had rang us. Did you try ringing us once, and then I rang you back?
Yeah. I was like messaging you and ringing you, and I was like, I don't have a fucking clue what to do. Like I'm shitting me pants. Basically, I'd gone. So when you come down the stairs, there's 3 switches.
Yeah, for our lights.
And the middle one is for the bottom light at the bottom of the thing. So you turn them off and then you walk to the door because it's not right next to the door. So I turned them off, walked to the door, shut the middle door.
Yeah.
Went to shut the metal door, and as I went to do it, I heard the...
And it flicked
And I opened the door, and the fucking light in the like downstairs, which is the middle switch...
No, that was only the one.
The middle switch had flicked on.
Yeah.
And I was like...
And do you know what it is? At the time I was like, I didn't think anything of it. And I said, if I was like, yeah, fine. Sometimes if you don't click them in properly, it does just pop back out, so it's probably just popped back on.
Never
And
done it
then
since.
it's never done that since.
Never ever.
Mm-mm. Oh man.
And I was like, because at the time I was like, oh right, okay, yeah.
Mhm.
And I think you were doing it to sort of like be like, yeah, like
Yeah, fine.
yeah,
Like, cause
calm you down a little
especially
bit.
when you were.
But I was like, I
leaving.
was literally up a height about that. I was like,
Mhm.
what the actual hell?
I know. The thing is as well, like.
But it wasn't scary. I went
No.
straight back in and turned it back off. It was just a bit like, oh, Holly, you're never going to believe what's just happened.
Yeah, it was kind of a bit like a
There's
mixed
nothing,
thing.
I don't think there's anything if...
I've never
there
had,
is.
do you know, like, if you've ever been into somewhere and say, like, it's someone's house or, yeah, I don't even know, like, sometimes in hotels, you get a weird feeling or a weird vibe, and you think, I could not be here. Like, I can't, you just don't like it.
No, you
I
don't
don't
get
know
that
if you've
here.
ever felt like that, but I've never felt like that here.
Never.
I've always felt dead comfortable in here.
Yeah.
I've never ever felt scared. I've never felt weirded out or like feel a bit funny.
No,
So
I never have.
No, and I think
Even
we're quite
after-
sensitive to stuff like that. So I don't think like we've never felt like anything like that in here.
Yeah, even after like the stuff had happened, like with the light, and then I heard a mumble over there once.
What was that again, though? Did someone?
I was
You said
sat
that
with
someone.
my client, and it was like, I don't know what was said. I don't know if it was outside, and I thought it was inside. I don't know. It was sounded very close, but I was sat over there with my client, and we were just chatting. It was late at night, and we were just chit-chatting. There was no music on because I turned the radio off because I was
like
overstimulated.
ready to go.
And we were just sitting chatting, and I was finishing off her hair and just curling it, and all we heard was like a but like really loud.
Right, okay.
And we both were like talking, and we both went
like to look around.
And I looked at her and I was like, "Did you hear that?" And she was like, "Oh," and I was like, "It's nothing." I was like, "Don't worry, it must have just been outside or something." But she was like, "Oh, that was terrifying." And I was like, "You're fine." I was like, "It's nothing scary." And then when we were talking about your grandma,
oh god, yeah, the light
flicked on,
and it hasn't been on since.
No, it hasn't.
God, yeah. How are yourself?
And I turn it on.
David! I've already said a million times, if there is a spook and they want to make themselves useful,
stick
the kettle on. If that starts, we've got no milk anyway. Oh man, don't flick it on now.
Damn it! Make yourself useful. Go down to Herons, get the milk, watch it float up the stairs, and then click the kettle on.
Then we'll be amused.
Then we'll be fine.
We've got one more question.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't do hair or beauty, what would you do? What would you be doing?
Go on, you take it away, man.
OnlyFans. No.
Feet pics.
So I can't remember the exact, because there's everything like, you know, criminal investigation and stuff like that. I don't know exactly what they are, but I used to watch a program called Bones, and I would want to do what they did basically, but I was just never brainy enough to do anything like that. I know for a fact. Like, the can tell how someone was murdered, what had happened to somebody, all by their bones and things. I can't remember what they're called.
Criminology.
I don't know,
but I know it would be criminology that you would do, wouldn't it?
Yeah, like
it would
something like criminal investigation, something like that. If I was brainy enough, I would have done something like that. If I had stuck in a bit more at school.
I can't remember what they're called. If you know what they're called, please comment.
Because I used to be really interested, like quite good. I used to be class in science as well. I don't know why. Well, actually, when I picked, I wasn't even in full mainstream school then, so it wouldn't have even mattered. No. Wouldn't have. But yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, but then what would you do?
Me, I would be a teacher, but of like, you know, like nursery and reception age. Yeah. That's what I would. But I can see you doing that though. We're literally talking about this before, weren't we? I would have loved to do that. I could see you doing that job though. Yeah. 100%. I don't know why I didn't go ahead and do it. I don't know. I just think I couldn't. I hated school. Yeah. I couldn't stick in, and I needed to do me A levels, and I couldn't stay at school any longer. I was just so done with it. It was such for me, a hard place to be. Yeah. I had to concentrate and listen and do all these things, which I did do out of like because I had to.
Yeah, yeah.
But I didn't want to, when I had the choice,
You didn't want to do that
I didn't want to do that again.
No.
So instead, that's when I went to college and did hairdressing. Yeah, I remember my dad having a conversation with us and being like, a hairdresser? Why are you doing hairdressing? You could have stuck in at school. Now look at his dad.
Now look at her.
Now look at me. I have my own business and you're so proud.
This is exactly it though, isn't it? It's mental.
It is crazy. Like when I think back to like conversations and stuff, and my dad only wanted us to have A levels because he wanted us to have a good job.
Yeah,
you know that's what they want for you, don't they?
Of course
you never sit and be like, oh,
a hairdresser.
Hope to God my child ends up on the door. Like you're never gonna do that, are you? Like you want them,
the best.
You always want them to have the best education, the best job. You want them to go to university or things like that. But
100%.
I think that's the only reason why it was a bit like he thought it was more a cut out rather than something that I really enjoyed doing. And when I actually did start doing it, I completely and utterly fell in love. So,
love that.
but if I wasn't doing that and I wasn't in love with it, I would have been. Is it primary school teacher? Yeah, like a primary school teacher. Yeah, that's what I would have been. A little nursery nurse.
Well, I think mine's a bit out there because I don't think I would have ever done it.
You could have.
But I don't think I would have.
No, I know, but you could have.
True. But
I would have never done it.
That would have been something if there was some way of getting in. I would have done that.
That would be so cool.
It would, wouldn't it? But yeah. I just don't know if anyone's seen the programme before Bones, but that's like something like I used to be quite intrigued about, interested in.
What are they called again? It's annoying us.
I don't know. We're gonna have to Google it. Grab your phone and Google it and see what it is. Because I cannot remember what
What do I Google? A bone investigator?
No, if you've put in on Bones what the job, I don't know. How would you question that? How would you question that?
Forensic anthropologist.
Right, okay.
A forensic anthropologist.
I can't even say that.
I can. I'm shocked at that. Oh yeah, I'm just a forensic anthropologist.
Yeah, like no.
Woo! And her impressive knowledge to investigate decomposed and destroyed bones.
See?
Yeah, so that would be like, like looking at people's teeth. Like
because some people do that, don't they?
They do that for the mummies
and stuff.
Like the mummies, they figured out like what ages they die. Have you looked into all of that?
Not into like all the mummies and stuff. I did used to be obsessed with Egypt and mummies and things when I was little.
Oh my God. So the mummies, it's not an obsession, but I love learning about it.
Yeah.
Most of the mummies that have died and the kings that were there were like 15.
Yeah.
Like they died at 50. And I just think, whoa, that's so...
Like why? But then again,
it was all the disease, wasn't it? It was all the bits that we get immunised for.
Yeah, they all died.
And they all, 15? But these people were kings and married?
Yeah, I was going to say. Because I think as well though, like with kids and stuff, for the line, because there was some of them who had their kids and stuff as well, didn't they?
Yeah, so weird.
Families and things. And I think it's
weird.
Strange that they were probably old when they were in their 30s, because if you got to a certain age, it was really rare, wasn't it? Like your old age was. Like back in them days though, it was, because then some people didn't live past like childhood, really.
I know.
Mental.
I think that's crazy, because obviously because they would have kids, but they would have kids at like...
really young.
14, 15.
Cool.
But then they say that you're not fully developed properly to bear children now.
Yeah, but
do you know what I mean?
But then they were clearly not no. But do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
though? Like they still survived somehow.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So bizarre, so strange. I think it's really weird.
It is very strange. Very.
And it's sad. I think you're looking at a mummy and you're like, ooh, this many years, and it's 15. They died 15.
That's
16.
like that's childborn, isn't it? Like
you're a kid, but
you're a kid, but then they were kings and stuff.
What? So bizarre.
Very.
How bizarre. Ding ding ding.
Ooh, how bizarre.
Ding, ding, ding. How bizarre. How bizarre.
Wow.
Was that the last one?
It was?
Yeah, so that was the last question. Thank you again for all of your questions, and please keep emailing in, because if we haven't answered your questions, we will be doing them on the pod. It's just we get that many,
We're trying to like pick different ones that aren't all the same.
Random picks. So please still email in. And if you have already emailed in, you're not lost. We will be answering on the next pod.
We've got our lists.
Yeah, we've got our lists sorted. So,
but we're also still very, very grateful for all of the support. But we do have Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So
sorry, what's that?
Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Because we've now got our Instagram up.
We have got our Instagram up, which I was supposed to do, and I haven't done it.
So I was like, I'm just going to do it now.
She was like, do you want me to just make an Instagram? I was like, come on.
Yeah, might as well.
Go on.
So we've got all of the socials now, and I will be linking them in the bio anyway.
Yes.
So you'll be able to click on them on YouTube, but you can listen to our podcast on Spotify, on Apple, and YouTube.
Yep, and also if you want to just look at little snippets, little clips, if you like that, or if you enjoy that more, sometimes I do.
Say I do as well sometimes.
We'll have them on Instagram and TikTok.
Yep. But keep emailing us in, and please like and comment. Like we'd love to hear
the comments
what
how
you're
we're doing,
and the support that we're getting is insane.
We absolutely
we're very, very grateful.
Do you know what's going to happen now?
What?
I'm going to get my pits waxed.
That's literally it. The torture is now going to happen.
She gets so excited. I hope your hands are warm.
They're not as well.
Oh, God.
They're fuzzy.
Oh, no!
Oh, no. They're freezing.
Oh, no. Never mind. Right, well, we're going to love you and leave you. Thank you again for watching, and
until next time,
peace out. Let's hope there's no ghosts.
Oh,
pins and needles in my leg.
Oh, hell. Why do we sit like that?
I don't know.